Aloha, beautiful souls. This is Ryan of tranSOULution, and welcome to my channel, Transform with Ryan, where I am bringing you that light whenever there are shadows. Now, in this pick a card tarot reading, you are going to find out why you keep seeing angel numbers and what do they mean, all right? And so for those of you that are not familiar with angel numbers, it's a sequence of repeating numbers such as 111, 222, 333, 999. So that's the most common form of angel numbers, but you may also be seeing like an interesting arrangement of numbers as well, like one that will mirror. So it's like 32123, right? Something like that. Or 22022, right? So you can see those kinds of numbers as well, these number sequences. And in this reading, you're going to receive that clarity, that information, that insight to make sense of it all on why you keep seeing angel numbers. So go ahead and take a look at these Divine Feather Oracle cards, okay, and see which one of these feathers is calling to you to explain the specific angel number sequence you're seeing and the significance of it. So you can close your eyes, take a deep breath, and tune into the energy, maybe see the numbers in your mind's eye, and then when you're ready, open it up and see which one of these feathers calls to you first, all right? So check down below. You can see the links to go to the chapter of this video to access your reading, and I will see you there. Hey there, Star Fam! Welcome back to another reading here at Transform with Ryan. And today we are looking at why you keep seeing angel numbers. What do they mean? All right, so let me know for those of you that were drawn to this first feather here, who you are, and let me know down in the comments, like, what is your favorite kind of bird? I'm wondering. Speaking of birds, let's find out which bird this feather comes from. It comes from the heron. And part of the reason and the meaning behind your angel numbers is let go of convention and follow your own unique path. Oh, this is so beautiful. So this is really your angels and your guides communicating to you anytime you see that number sequence that, hey, you're safe, you're protected whenever you feel afraid to express your authentic self, okay? To honor the unique and beautiful soul that you are, all right? Maybe some of you have been having some fears about whether or not you're going to be teased or bullied, accepted, rejected. If you follow your path, if you honor the calling of your soul. And, this is particularly regarding a matter in which maybe you don't think that it's very normal, or it's like mainstream popular sort of choices and decisions and ways of doing things, all right? So Spirit is saying, hey, you know what? There's a reason why you are having this unique idea, this unique way of expression that maybe other people are gonna think is like weird. It's because you're meant to do something with that energy, something beautiful, something positive, not just for yourself, but the world as well. Okay, so it's just reassurance, my loves, that you're safe and protected whenever you feel afraid to really express yourself authentically. Now let's see what else we can get by way of explanation for these angel numbers here. So we have the Lovers, oh, beautiful. We have the King of Wands, the Moon, oh, beautiful. Oh my gosh, this is looking so lovely. And we have the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Chalices. Wow, you got a lot of court cards showing up here in your reading today. And we have Temperance. Okay, and so if it's not a court card, man, it is a major arcana card. So this is really your angel numbers that appear for you are really heralding in a new chapter in your life. Okay, it's like this soul evolution, soul growth that's happening, and your guides are showing up in these form of angel numbers to reassure you that, yes, I know it can be scary at times when you're embracing a change that's like feels really, really big to you and life altering, but just know that we got your back. We're here to protect you, okay? Because we have this Queen and King energy. I mean, we have 3 court cards and none of them are pages or knights. So this is major divine energy of masculine and femininity in its highest iteration, highest form, okay? So let's dive deeper into this. First of all, Spirit is letting you know that, hey, trust your intuition here, right? Before that fear kicks in, before you start to doubt or question anything, there's this joy, there's this excitement about being who you really are. And that's what you need to trust, not these negative thought processes and beliefs that kind of kick up when you're asked to step into this change, all right? So trust that intuitive guidance, find that peace. This bunny is calling forth the energies of peace and tranquility when it comes to taking action, all right? So that's what the moon is coming in to tell you. And that, oh, what I'm also getting is, you know how there's phases of the moon, like new moon when it's completely kind of black, and there's full moon when it's completely lit up. And so these are phases of life that you're going through, okay? And then some phases it's gonna feel like it's a bit dark, but it always will come back to the light, always come back to illumination, all right? And with the lovers, it's encouraging you to choose love. Choose to love yourself for your uniqueness, for your talents, for what other people might say is weird. And honestly, you know, growing up, weird was like a bad word. But now, for me, weird really carries that energy of just, oh, that's unique, that's different, that's interesting, okay? And so I encourage you to maybe think of that word in that sense instead, where weird is more interesting, more unique, rather than it's like shameful or disgusting, or whatever sort of negative adjective you use to associate with the word weird, all right? And, you know, with this temperance card, traditionally there's a lot of meanings there with that, but in your specific meaning, intuitively, what I'm getting is your angels are literally there for you, guiding you and protecting you. And all these worst case scenarios your brain may be conjuring up, your spirit guides, your guardian angels are protecting you against it, okay? Because they know how important this shift into becoming your authentic self is for your life journey. And so they'll protect this part of it for you in full force, all right? And what I'm seeing here, you know, with this cup being poured, the contents of this cup being poured into another cup, it's kind of like, it's this transfer, okay? You're like at this transfer point in your life, or some people like to think of this crossroads in your life, and it's like, okay, are you just gonna go this on the same route and then kind of have the same things and feel unfulfilled, feel sort of caged in and restricted, or are you gonna go into that place of liberation, okay? This place of freedom to be yourself and be loved, okay? Be loved for who you really are, not this mask or this front that you put out into the world, all right? Be loved for who you are, because you will be. Spirit wants me to definitely emphasize this, is that you will be loved, okay? For who you truly are. It may be that the people around you change and some people fall away because they're not sort of accepting of who you truly are, but rest assured that new people will come to take their place, all right? And you'll never be lacking for love. Now, what do we have here with these court cards going on, okay? So what I'm seeing here is this call to passion with the King of Wands, all right? This call to live a life of passion, okay? So many people, when they're not living their truth, it's kind of like they're this robot, all right? It's like they're this actor in a play. They're playing this role that, yeah, they can do it because they feel they have to, but they don't want to do it, okay? Nor does it feel fun, nor does it feel good. I mean, I get it. Trust me, my loves, I get it, because I was in this space for the longest time, right? I was trying to present as this strictly masculine persona because that's what the world told me I need to be like. That's what social and cultural conditioning told me to be like, because I was born with male body parts. It's like, okay, you have male body parts, you need to act masculine, you need to act tough, not talk about your feelings, you need to be aggressive, aggressive and assertive and bossy, right? And I tried to be those things, and then finally it just got too unbearable to do it, and I had to embrace the feminine aspects of my personality. And even then, going full on feminine didn't feel quite right to me, and I found my peace right in the middle of being non-binary. And that's not popular, that's not common, and there's a lot of people that don't accept it. But I had to come to that place where it's like, I love myself first. And this is what you need to do. Love and honor yourself first. And you know what? Yeah, I maybe lost some friends along the way, but the friends that I made, these true and authentic connections that I made after sort of coming out, if you will, are so beautiful. And they're just the type of relationships that make me happy to be a part of. It's like I don't dread hanging out with certain people because I know who I want to spend my time with, and I look forward to spending time with these people in my life that support who I am and respect who I am. And you deserve that same thing. Oh my gosh, loving that message for you. Now, here with the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Cups, definitely there's this energy of bravery that Spirit is trying to cultivate in you, to be brave, to be strong, stand in your truth, okay? And don't back down for anybody, all right? That's sort of the lesson that's being cultivated in you right now. And this Queen of Cups is really, again, going back to loving yourself, self-love, self-nourishment, and it's like this law, the ideas of law of attraction and what RuPaul says in RuPaul's Drag Race. How many of you watched that show, RuPaul's Drag Race? To be honest, I haven't watched some of the last seasons, but, I was there when it was like seasons 1 through 5 or 6 is probably around where I stop, is 6 or 7. But I love that show. And that phrase that RuPaul says is, if you don't love yourself, how the heck you gonna love anybody else, right? And it also goes to say, if you don't love yourself, how is anybody else going to love you? Okay, it all starts with you, my dear. So this turning point that you're at in your life is really all about stepping into your bravery, stepping into self-love, and expressing who you really are. Oh my gosh, I love this message. Now, let's go ahead and get a final card for you from this Divine Oracle deck with some messages from the angels, okay, to kind of light your path forward in regards to this next chapter in your life that these angel numbers were sort of bringing your attention to, okay? Letting you know, like, hey, this is where you're at and you can do it. Don't hold back anymore. So we have magical helper. Oh, we were just talking about your angels and your guides. So the universe has heard your prayer. You will have a magical helper soon. If not, ask the divine to find a helper for you. Pay attention to the inner and outer messages. Oh, what a beautiful card to receive, my loves, with this here. So just know that people are there to assist you and that you may not know them right now, but they are coming into your life. They're being divinely guided into your life to assist you through this process. So let me know what you thought of your reading. Let me know if this gave you some clarity in the comments down below. Be sure to like and share this video, and of course, subscribe to this channel if that resonates with you. That way you don't miss out on any future high vibe readings. Make sure to turn your notification bell on as well. Now, for those of you that are on this journey right here of stepping into your power and you need that advice, that maybe roadmap to kind of guide you through this process, I encourage you to schedule this energy alignment session with me. The link to do so is down in the description box below. Let's connect. Let me help guide you on the path forward and give you the highest and most divine guidance for your highest and greatest good. All right, I'd love to assist you with that. Now, until next time, Star Fam, thank you so much for hanging out with me and letting me do this reading for you. Now, sending you so much love and cosmic hugs. Bye. Hey there, Star Fam. Welcome back to another reading here at Transform with Ryan. And today we are finding out why you keep seeing these angel numbers. What exactly do they mean? And for those of you that were drawn to this second feather here, let me know who you are in the comments down below. And also, let me know what your favorite bird is, okay? I'm kind of partial to hawks, falcons, and even hummingbirds. I know, completely different sort of personality of birds, but those are some of my favorite birds. Let me know what yours are. Speaking of birds, let's find out which bird this divine feather comes from. It comes from the grouse. Oh my god, it just looks so puffy right here, doesn't it? It kind of look like you want to just squeeze it and hug it. So here, I doubt the grouse would enjoy that though. But what is the message for you about this angel number? It says, embrace the power of dance and movement to access your highest guidance. Oh, wow. So this message seems very, very clear to me about what the angel numbers mean. The angel numbers are saying you need to move your body, okay? You need to move your body. That could be why you're feeling so much trapped energy, maybe heavy energy, restless energy. It's because lately you have been a bit too sedentary, okay? Maybe it's because your job, right? You used to have to sit at a desk, sit at a computer for a good part of the day. Maybe some of you even have to commute to work, right? And that commute might be a bit on the long side. And so there's a lot of times in the day where you're a bit inactive, and that could be why you're feeling not at your physical best. All right, and so Spirit is saying, hey, it's time to move, it's time to dance, it's time to get your body active and alive again, get probably into a regular exercise routine, okay? And by exercise, I'm not saying you necessarily have to go running or go to the gym. It could even be just going for a walk, okay? Doing some jumping jacks or push-ups or yoga. It could even be dancing like the card suggests. And one thing that I want to call to your attention that Spirit is really like keep saying in my mind over and over again is the word abundance has the word dance in it. So one of the best ways to tap into abundant energy so you're not feeling tired and worn out and grumpy or whatever is to dance, or what I would say is move your body freely. Okay, just for the sake of moving. And for those of you that are like, oh, but I don't know how to dance, honey, I'm not saying to like get up on a stage or audition for a dance competition show. No, you can dance in your room, you can dance in your living room, in your dining room, in the kitchen. Like, just move your body however you feel called to move, okay? No one has to be watching you. This isn't for other people. This is for you, love, okay? So move your body. Oh my god, it's making me think of that song. I think it's by Nina Sky. This was back in the day when I used to go clubbing like all the time. There was that move your body, girl, makes the fellas go, ooh, the way you ride it, girl, makes the, ooh, I think I maybe messed up the words, but maybe you guys know that song, Move Your Body by Nina Sky. Oh my gosh, I used to love going to the club so much because I just loved moving my body and dancing. It wasn't even about meeting people or like getting some numbers or getting asked out on a date or anything. It was just purely for the joy of dancing. So, anyways, enough about me. Let's find out more about these angel numbers, okay? Let's look at the tarot here and see what else Spirit would like to explain to you, your angels, your guides, about the messages here in these numbers that you're seeing all the time. Oh, that was a great shuffle. Okay. So Spirit is saying that is done. So, oh, look at this. The World. Okay. So what I'm sensing with this card before I pull the others, because it's jumped out, so it wants to be highlighted, you know, wants to be take center stage here, is the world is within your fingertips. Okay. What the world means is this feeling of fulfillment. Okay, feeling fulfilled, feeling like you're actually living life and not going through the motions, all right? That is what you're going to tap into when you start moving your body again, when you start coming back to body. You're gonna stop feeling like a zombie or a robot here and having low energy and not being inspired, and you're gonna shift out of all of that stuff and come to this higher vibrational frequency. Ooh, Five of Swords. Two of Swords. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. This is very, very interesting. Can't wait to share what this is about. Three of Coins. Three of Cups? Dang! And the Death card. Oh, wowzers. Okay, so it's funny, so interesting to have the World and the Death card showing up here, okay? So what is going on with this set of cards here, okay? First of all, let me just comment here again. When you are sedentary, when you are not moving, you're really holding on to this low vibrational energy, okay? Things kind of like settle around. Let me take you back to my chemistry days, my chemistry classes that I need to complete to get into the medical field back in the day. I'm sure you remember like basic science, how they showed the back when I was going to school, it was just like the three forms. You have solid, liquid, and gas. And now there's like, I think plasma is the fourth one. But let's just focus on the solid, okay? When things are solid, they don't move, right? Like rocks are not moving and jumping around. They're not as fluid as liquid and air molecules, okay? So this energy here, when you're not moving, is very dense. And dense energy tends to trap things in and hold things in, good and bad, okay? And so Spirit is saying here, that you need to move that energy, okay? And the reason why you need to move that energy is because it's going to give you clarity. When you're not moving your energy, you're going to be stuck. Stuck in the same ways of thinking, stuck in the same limitations, stuck in the same behavioral patterns. And over time, you're going to get bored, you're going to get disinterested, you're going to feel like down and heavy about it. And so once you move around, you'll start to see things more clearly. You'll start to get more creative ideas. So for those of you that have been in sort of a rut or a slump when it comes to inspiration and creativity, it's because you haven't been moving your body enough, all right? And that's why you've been unable to tap into that creativity that is within you, all right? And these brilliant ideas within you. And here with this Five of Swords, what I'm seeing is, this is creating sort of like a pain point for you. It's like magnifying the pain. So it's sort of like, because you've been so sedentary, it's like the smallest things can upset you. The smallest things can trigger you to anger or outburst, right? Well, when in other circumstances, if you were moving around more, then those things wouldn't bother you as much. You'll be able to brush them off. So lately you've been a bit more irritable, and it's because you haven't been moving. And so it's about getting that movement in there and removing all these blocks, these things that sort of paralyze you, help and make you kind of not think right? Kind of clouds your judgment, clouds your thinking. So that's why you need to move to get that stuff out of there. And also, I'm seeing here with the Three of Cups and the Three of Coins, a lot of your interpersonal relationships have been suffering because of this, right? Maybe you've been distancing yourself from your friends. Maybe you've been getting into fights with your loved ones and your coworkers that, people are like, gosh, why are you so irritable? Or why are you so moody, right? It's because you haven't been moving, all right? And once you do, these loving relationships, right? Friendships, family relationships are going to improve. And here with the Three of Coins, this is representing the people that you work with, okay? Coworkers, business partners, maybe people that you're on like a committee with, or you're part of a volunteer organization with. All those relationships are going to improve tremendously once you start taking care of your body and your physical health, okay? Here with the Death card, now don't be freaking out. This is not saying like move your body or else you're gonna die. Absolutely not. Very, 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 very rarely does the Death card ever actually represent physical death. What this represents more of is the passing of some type of energy, some type of belief system, that like the old you being giving way to the new you. That's what this Death card represents, okay? So for me, this is you transforming and breaking out of this heavy energy patterns and this sort of rough relationships that you're having with people, and this stump, this rut, this creative roadblocks that you're experiencing. So if you heed the advice of the angels and your guides that are sending you these messages via angel numbers, then this phase of your life will be over. Okay? So let's take a look here at these divine guidance cards to receive a final message from the angel. I feel like, okay, you get two. Spirit was like, no, you don't need to shuffle anymore. You get these two. Perfect. So the first one is healing. Oh, there you go. Healing energy here. You may need a break from your busy life. Okay, maybe you need to stop sitting at your desk. Maybe it's time to stop having to commute to work and take a little vacay here. Are you ignoring a sign from above? Stop and feel. It's time to pay attention to your body's needs. What were we just talking about? So what is it that you need? It's time to ask for the divine's help. Okay, so only you can answer that. What does your body actually need? And ask for help. Don't be afraid to pray and ask for help. Let go. You need to let go in order to receive more love, happiness, and prosperity. Let go of your anger. Let go of the worries and all the negativities in your life. Well, bang. Okay, if y'all were a little bit confused before, I can only imagine how these two cards brought a lot more clarity into your message. So let me know what you thought of your reading. Let me know if this helped clarify things for you in the comments down below. I invite you as well to like, share this video with people, and also subscribe to this channel so you don't miss out on these high vibe readings like this one. And of course, make sure you turn that notification bell on so you're notified immediately when a new video drops for you to take advantage of and enjoy. Now, for those of you that are needing some assistance with the next phase in your life, you just don't know where to go, you're feeling stuck, but you know you need change, I encourage you to book this energy alignment session with me. The link to do so is down in the description box below. We'll hop on a call. We'll come up with a game plan for you to implement, and that will get you well on your way to achieving your goals, okay? So I look forward to connecting with you, Star Fam. But until next time, sending you so much love and cosmic hugs. Bye! Hey there, Star Fam. Welcome back to another reading here at Transform with Ryan. And today we're going to find out why you keep seeing angel numbers. What exactly does it mean? So let me know, for those of you that were drawn to this white feather, let me know who you are in the comments down below. And also let me know what your favorite bird is. I myself am a bit partial to like hawk, falcon, and even hummingbirds. I know, vastly different kind of birds, but those are my birds. I'd love to know what yours are. Now let's see which feather this divine feather, which bird does this divine feather actually originate from? Ooh, the white eagle. I have never seen any videos of this like powerful bird. But what does the white eagle have to share with you? The connection to divine guidance is within you. Ooh, oh my gosh. So what I'm getting from Spirit here is lately you've been seeking clarity and direction from other people, okay? And what I'm hearing is you've been relying too much on other people's opinions, other people's thoughts, and you need to kind of pull back and step away from doing that so much and start trusting yourself moving forward, okay? Trusting yourself more, believing yourself more, believing in your abilities, believing in sort of the pull of your heart and your intuition, like trusting your gut feelings more, okay? Because everyone is connected to the divine. That's the truth. That's a fact. Some people just trust that connection a lot more than others, all right? And so Spirit is saying like, hey, you need to start giving yourself a little bit more credit, and you need to start giving yourself a little bit more authority and power in your life, and stop giving it over to other people and giving away your power to make decisions for yourself. Don't give that away to other people anymore. So the maybe the cold truth that some of you may need to receive today is like, hey, stop relying on other people so much. Okay, you can do this. You don't need as much hand holding as you think. Okay. Ooh, Spirit was feeling a bit stern and a bit firm with that message, but hey, it's all in love and it's all for your highest and greatest good. So just receive that encouragement and that empowerment for yourself, okay? You got this. So let's kind of get some more explanations here. Oh, I heard this like really weird bendy sound when I was shuffling just now. So I hope I didn't like permanently crease or mark up one of these cards. If I did, oh well, I guess that's just what it is. So let's get some more messages here. This one really flipped over. So what is that? It's the Seven of Cups. Ooh, okay. So since this one flipped over, we're going to have to take a moment to highlight it, Star Fam. So look at this. We have this mermaid here who's looking up, and there's all these fish swimming around in her head. And these fish are the voices of other people around you. Your mama, your daddy, your sister, your brother, your best friend, your coworker, your boss, your spouse. Like, you are listening to everybody's voice, everybody's opinions, everybody's dreams and wishes other than your own. All right. And so Spirit is saying, no, 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 tune this out. Let these little fishies swim away and give you some breathing space right now, and just tune into yourself. What is it that you want? And go after that, and let everybody else figure out their own thing and their own reactions to it on their own time. You don't need to be involved in that process. You don't need to justify and convince anybody why you're doing what you're doing. All right. What else we got cooking for you, loves? We have the Eight of Swords. Ooh, the Emperor. Oh my gosh. So pause. Basically, the big message here with the Emperor card is you need to be the boss of your own life. You need to step up into that seat of authority and that seat of power, okay? Maybe you've been a bit complacent, and maybe, you know, real talk, no shame, no hate. Maybe you've been a bit lazy right now, and maybe you've been avoiding responsibility by asking everybody else what they think, and then that way, if it doesn't go right, you can place the blame on them. All right, but you know, it's not about who should be held responsible when things go bad. That's not really how you should be thinking about it, my loves. You should be thinking about more in the minds of like, what do I actually want to happen? You shouldn't be worried about like bad things happen. You should be focused more of your energy on like, what is it that I want to happen, and how can I make that happen? Right? Yeah, it's cool to get help from friends and family and whatever, but to kind of kick things off, it's like, how can you make it happen? All right. And when you're taking action towards your dreams and your desires, then other people will take your lead, and they'll either come into support and help you, or they'll take a step back, get out of your way. All right. So there you go, boo. I'm feeling this like really strong energy coming through. It's feeling very like Archangel Michael, and that's so bizarre because normally I don't work with archangels specifically as far as like my channeling and things go, but Archangel Michael is coming through with that boss energy. He's like the CEO of the angels, and so he's given that tough love in this reading. Two of Swords. Three of Swords. Dang. Okay, you got a lot of Swords energy coming through. And the Magician. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this Swords energy, let's focus in on that first, okay? This Swords energy here is it's sort of your mind working against you, okay? You think that you can't find the way out. You think that you don't know how to do things. You don't have the skills. You don't have the capability. It's like you're not trusting yourself here. And that's really the tragedy of your situation right now, is you're not trusting yourself, and you're not allowing that divine, powerful being that you are at your core, you're not allowing that to come out, okay? And it's because, again, you don't feel like you're capable enough. You feel like you don't know how to do it. You feel like here with the Three of Swords, you feel like you just had so much disappointment. You've made so many mistakes in your life. You've experienced so many failures in your life, and you're kind of taking full responsibility for all of that, and you're not letting it go. You're not forgiving yourself, and you're not looking at it like, oh, okay, I learned a lot from these mistakes, and now I know what not to do moving forward, and I know what I should be doing, or what I need to be doing now to help really take back control and take charge of my life for the better, okay? And with the Two of Swords, it's basically just speaking to you're not seeing that right now, okay? And with this, it's this mirror image of these two women here holding the swords. It's like you're really in this internal struggle with yourself. Okay, and there doesn't need to be that struggle, okay? Because when you're fighting against yourself, you're not gonna get anywhere. And so Spirit is saying, stop fighting against yourself and start loving yourself. Start trusting yourself. All right? That is the way forward. And you have this magician card is reminding you that you have the skills and the abilities to create the things that you want in your life. You are this magical being that knows how to pull these different ingredients together, take these different actions, make use of these various skills and connections that you have to achieve a goal. All right? To manifest your dreams and your desires. You have that ability. You are the creator in your life for your circumstances. And so stop beating yourself up over it, my dear. Stop beating yourself up over things that happened in the past. Because if you keep bringing that energy from the past into the present, you're going to experience those same things over and over again. So if you want to experience something new, it's time to do something new. Take a new type of action, all right? And this action specifically is trusting yourself, believing in yourself, and stop relying on others so much, all right? Oh my gosh, this is like some tough love reading here, okay? The other energies were a little bit lighter, but this was some tough love. But I trust in Spirit and the guidance coming through that you needed to hear this today, my beautiful, beautiful star fam. Okay, let's see this other message here from the Divine Oracle, from your guides and your angels, to give you an explanation of what these angel numbers are telling you, okay? I feel like this one's about to fall out. So it says, focus. Are there too many things happening at once? Or are there too many people talking in your ears? Take one step at a time. It's time to prioritize. Let go of negative thoughts. It is important to focus on positive aspects. Dang, all right. This further confirms what we were talking about, okay? And so for those of you, as the added layer here with this focus, yes, part of the reason why you may not trust yourself and why you may kind of shrink back from responsibility is because it feels like there's too much going on, too many things happening. And so Spirit is saying you don't have to address all of those at one time, y'all. Just pick one thing to put your attention in for now and just get that one thing done. Okay? Don't worry about the other things. One at a time. One at a time. All right, my loves, let me know what you thought of your reading. Comment what you're taking away down in the comments below. And of course, I invite you to like, share, and subscribe to this channel, okay? If you really resonate with the energies and the messages here, make sure you turn that notification bell on. That way you don't miss out on any future postings and any future readings. And of course, for those of you that are feeling a bit stuck, afraid to step into your power, not clear on your purpose, I have a solution for you. There is a link in the description box below to book an energy alignment session with me. And in that session, we are going to come up with the roadmap to help you achieve your success, achieve your goals, all right? So I look forward to connecting with you in that capacity. And until next time, you know I got so much cosmic love and cosmic hugs for you. Okay, bye, Star Fam. Thank you again. See you later. Hey there, Star Fam. Welcome back to another reading here at Transform with Ryan. Hey, 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 hey. I don't know why I did that. So today's reading, we are going to be looking at why you keep seeing angel numbers, y'all. What do they mean exactly? All right, so let me know, for those of you that were drawn to this last feather here, who you be down in the comments below. But also, let me know what your favorite bird is, okay? Because we got these divine feathers here today. And for me, I do tend to fancy like hawks and falcons. Yes, yes. But also hummingbirds. I know, kind of like different breeds of creatures there, right? But let's find out where this divine feather comes from, which bird that has this explanation for you today. The parrots. Okay, so the message here is let go of others' thoughts and opinions. It is time to embrace who you really are. So these angel numbers are saying to you like, hey, regarding whatever situation is kind of dominant in your life right now, you've been acting in the best interests of other people, not yourself. You've been putting other people ahead of your own needs, your own wants, your own happiness, okay? And you're also afraid that if you do what you want, then other people are going to feel some kind of way about it. And then they're going to, I don't know, maybe sort of um, get at you and like yell at you, reprimand you, whatever, right? And it's like, you know what? First of all, they might not. Okay, that's a very real and very possible outcome is that they won't say anything and they will actually support you when you do what you want. And B, even if they do get kind of upset or get kind of angry about it, like whatever. Okay? Like they don't have to live your life. They don't have to deal with the things you're dealing with. Okay? They have their own life. They have their own things they need to be dealing with. And they don't need to be sort of forcing you or manipulating you or what's the word I'm actually looking for? They don't have to be trying to influence you on like making their world better, okay? Um, and oh my God, this really beautiful saying that I heard from Abraham Hicks comes to mind when, when we're so consumed and we're so worried about other people's thoughts and feelings about what we do in life and the choices that we make in our life. And people get upset for whatever choices we make. Okay. Um, Abraham Hicks said it's really an unfortunate thing if your own personal happiness is dependent on the choices other people make in their life. Okay? Because that's a way of giving your power away. Okay? If you can't experience happiness unless other people do what you want them to do, then you are really at a disadvantage here when it comes to living this life. All right? And that's definitely not a position you want to be in, okay? And there's a part of you, okay, specifically for this reading. What's so interesting is I'm preparing this reading on the weekend of the Pride celebration here in Washington State. And for the longest time, so many people, not just LGBTQ, like I'm just going to expand this beyond that, even though, I do want to honor Pride Month and give credit where credit is due. But just in general, what I'm hearing is that there's some piece of you that you've been afraid to share with your closest loved ones, family and friends, right? Because you're afraid of how they're going to react. But let me tell you something. If they really love you, they'll accept you, okay? And if they don't love you, that's okay. Because there are a lot of other people in the world that will love you. And most importantly, you need to love yourself. All right? At the end of the day, you need to go to bed loving yourself, cherishing yourself, and the divine being that you are. All right? Feeling the warmth and feeling the love in that message, okay? You are worthy of love and you are lovable. All right? You are worthy of love and you are lovable. Breathe that in. Breathe that in, Star Fam. Breathe that in. And your angels and your guides are reminding you of that every time you see these angel numbers. Okay? Embrace who you are. Who you really are is lovable. Oh, okay, this card jumped out. This card was like really not trying to get back in the group. So let's see what we got cooking here. Emperor. Okay, so this emperor is exuding confidence. Okay, this emperor is raising their scepter despite whatever is going on. Like, to be honest, this emperor looks a bit tired, right, in this picture, but this emperor is still going strong. This emperor is not giving up. This emperor knows who they are, knows their role, their purpose in this life, and they are going to honor it. They're going to fight for it, okay? They're going to stand up for it. And, at the core of our existence, no matter what your life purpose is, I believe that the big thing we're all meant to learn in this lifetime is who we are exactly. Who are we truly? Okay, we're meant to discover that. We're meant to discover our true essence in this lifetime. And this emperor has done that. And it raises that scepter above all else, knowing that they need to honor who they are. Okay? And that's what the message is with this parrot and your angel numbers. And what else? We got the 9 of Swords. Okay, so here, this is a lot of negative thoughts swirling in your head, limiting thoughts, and that's causing you the anxiety and worry you're experiencing right now. Okay, it's causing you that fear and that doubt is these thought patterns. Okay. And to be quite honest, you're overthinking things is what your guides and your angels are saying is you're overthinking things and you're focusing too much on like worst case scenario versus best case scenario, all right? And here we got 7 of Coins next. Then we have 5 of Cups, Ace of Wands, and 7 of Wands. Okay, so I'm seeing sort of this progression here in your reading compared to the other ones. So Spirit is saying like you are a divine being. You in your heart of hearts, deep within your soul and spirit, you know who you are and you know you are worthy to stand up, stand tall, stand proud, okay? But your mind, you're overthinking things and you're creating unnecessary anxiety and fear, okay, in your mind as far as outcomes. And Spirit is saying like, hey, like stop for a minute and think about all the possible outcomes, not just the bad ones or the scary ones or the ones you're afraid of. Think of all the good ones, okay? So like this bird is taking flight here. So think about the ways that you can be in a positive situation, a higher situation, a better situation when you embrace who you truly are, okay? And release these fears that you have, all right? And stop here. It's like this woman is at the edge of the ship or the balcony and there's this crazy waters here. This is everybody else's energy. So don't jump into the craziness that is trying to fulfill everybody else's wants and needs and expectations for who you should be. All right? That's wild, crazy, unsafe waters to go in, okay? To just dive into this people pleasing and let me just live my life for everyone else kind of energy. Spirit is saying like step away from that. And look, here's another white bird here. So focus on the positive. Focus on the reality of who you are and how that is actually going to be embraced and respected by the people around you, okay? Focus in on that like ray of hope for you moving forward. And what will happen is you'll start to see that you feel so much better, okay, when you embrace who you really are and start on this new chapter in your life where you are in alignment, right? When you are feeling like, hey, I know who I am and I'm expressing who I really am out there in the world. I'm in alignment. Who I am on the inside is exactly how I present myself to the outside world. Okay, that's that alignment here, and that's that joy and that passion you're gonna feel for life again. And here you see this person conquering. Okay, this person achieving. You see all these wands? See how they're like getting taller and taller and taller? This is you ascending. When you start to embrace who you really are, you open up these channels for even greater things for your life. More success, more abundance, genuine loving connections and relationships, okay? And this person, not only are they, in a position of power, but they're defending who they truly are because they know that that's the truth, and they're not going to, like the emperor, back down and let other people shame them or put them down for who they really are, all right? You're not going to allow that energy into your life. So that is what your angels and your guides are trying to convey to you when they show you these angel numbers in those moments during your day when you're starting to question, like, should I really say what I want to say? Should I really do what I want to do? And you see those numbers, Spirit's like, yes, you should actually. Embrace who you are. Embrace your wants. Embrace your desires. All right? Okay, let's get, oops, oh my gosh. My bad. Let's get a final message here from the Divine Oracle, from your angels and your guides. Visualize. Oh, this is so handy. Visualize what you want in your life. It helps manifest your dreams faster. Make a vision board and meditate with crystals. Once you visualize, let it go to the divine and allow it to manifest. So there you go. What we were talking about. Stop visualizing the worst case scenario and start visualizing the best case scenario, because you deserve it, boo. All right? I don't know if y'all know that. I don't know if y'all heard, but you deserve nothing but the best, and you deserve to be happy and loved. So my loves, let me know what you thought of your reading. Comment that down below, and I invite you as well to like, share, and subscribe to this channel, okay? If you're feeling the readings, make sure you also turn the notification bell on, please, because that way you'll be notified whenever another high vibe reading gets posted. Now, for those of you that are feeling like you need some guidance, some actual steps to take, some personalized advice on how to do all of this that we talked about in your reading today, then guess what? I have a solution for you. There is a link in the description box below to book an energy alignment session with yours truly. Yes, let's connect and let me help you create that roadmap towards your success, towards embracing who you really are, because I know that journey very, very well, being someone that had to own and embrace my non-binary gender identity, okay, and all that had to teach me and all the struggles I had to go through and overcome. So I look forward to connecting with you, Star Fan, with your energy alignment session, but otherwise, sending you all so much love and cosmic hugs. Bye. Thanks for hanging out. Mwah.